Hello everyone. Good morning. This is Navin, faculty from Department of Business Administration, Mangalore University. This semester I'll be teaching training and development. So I would like to you to see the syllabus on my screen. Okay. So as it is said, before you hit your enemy, it is very important to know your enemy well. Okay. So before we jump into the concepts, let us have a look uh, on the syllabus of the subject. Okay, so here in training and development you have 7 modules. So in first module, that is introduction to training and development. So here you will learn about the basic concepts of training, and you will see the difference between training, development, education, and learning. And also you'll make the comparison among them, and you will see the functions of training, and you'll see the procedure of training, the training process. And also you see the models of management training, and what kind of approaches do you have regarding management training and development. And also you'll see the different levels of management training. Okay, and also you see the concept of human resource development. So that is all about the first module. Okay, and in second module, that is need for training and development. So here you will study why do we have the training and development programs in the organization, why it is necessary, why do we need that. So for that you have a small process. There you will learn how to determine the training needs and the objectives, and also you see the different areas of training, and you will see how to motivate the trainers and trainees, and what is the training formula, and you see the techniques and responsibilities, and how to organize the training programs too. Okay, that is all about the second module. Okay, and the third module, that is methods of training. So here you will learn about different methods of training. Okay, you have on the job training method and off the job training, and you have apprenticeship training program, and you'll also learn about training of rank and file workers, and like what kind of training program you have for supervisors. And also you see the latest methods of training, that is the current methods of training program, and operative and supervisory staff training. Okay, what is this? So you will learn about all these things in third module, that is methods of training. And the fourth chapter, that is management and organization of training. So here you will learn about how to organize a training program and how to manage it. So before that you will learn about the learner's need, and how to transfer the training skills to the workplace, and how to conduct the training. Okay, and there you see some of the strategies, Keller's Axe model, and you'll see the training manuals, and selection, and how to select and how to train the trainers. Okay, and some of the government agencies and workers educations. Okay, that is all about no, chapter 4. And the next chapter, that is effectiveness and evaluation of training. So there you will learn how to make effective training program, and how to evaluate it to get a good result, how to make it effective. And you also you'll learn how to evaluate the training program. That is nothing but how to you're just trying to obtain the result of the training program, how to obtain the result of the training program. There you will learn about the monitoring, the trainees performance, and the fault analysis, and how to design the training programs. And different models of evaluation also there, and different stages of evaluation you learn. and the strategies, some of the action strategies to improve the training effectiveness, and how to review the effectiveness of training, and also you will learn the human resource accounting too there. Okay, that is about, that is all about the effectiveness and evaluation of training. And the next module, that is management development programs. So here you will study different management development program, that is MDP. There you study the need, why do we have this MDP, and what are the objectives of, and what are the methods of that. So there you have different methods. Okay, so you have different methods like case study, lecture method, field trips, panel discussion, and critical incident in basket, team task, job rotation, bus group, syndicate discussion, simulation, business games, fish bowls exercise, tree groups, transactional analysis, managerial grid theory, and organization development. Okay, so you have so many methods. Then the next chapter comes, seventh, that is competency based management training. So here you will learn about what is competency. You will study some of the basic concept of competency, and you will study the need and importance, purpose, characteristics, and paradigm shift in management training related to competency based management. Next, you have the last chapter, that is administration and limitations of management development program, that is MDP. So here you will study how to evaluate the MDP. So so in this, so here in fifth chapter you will study how to evaluate the training program, but in eighth chapter you will study how to evaluate the development program. There you will study training program, but here you will study MDP, that is development program, evaluation of development program, and you will see how to make it effective. Okay, and also you see a survey of training and development programs. So what kind of survey that government of India has on training and development programs. Okay, so this is all about eight chapter. So these eight modules you have, suppose if you have got, if you have gone through with the syllabus, so that you will get an idea. Suppose if you don't see the syllabus, suppose if you jump directly into a concept, then you will not have an idea as what training and development is exactly. Okay, so I hope you got the you got an idea about the subject. Okay, so let us begin with the first chapter. The first unit is all about the introduction of training and development. So what do you mean by training? Uh, I hope you have heard this concept in human resource management in last semester. Well, in the knowledge driven world of today, the pace of change is so fast. Even if you want to stay at the same place as an organization, it is, you have to run so fast. Yes, so you have to run so fast. So in order to survive in the organization, in order to survive in the business world as a company, you have to survive in the business world. So what you need in order to run so quickly, in order to survive in the business world as a company, what you need, you need strategy. Yes or no, you need a strategy or strength. Yes, so from where will you get the strategy? If you have a good strategy, you can build your organization, you can run your organization so easily. Yeah, you can access your you can run your organization so fast. Yes, so from where will you get the strategy? Yes, so here a strategic advantage to a company that will always comes from the core competencies. So what do you mean by core competencies? So here core competencies, matlab, it's an ability, or it's a skill. Okay, where will you get this ability? Where will you get this the capacity? Capacity of the organization, or capacity of the organization, or ability of the organization is always developed by individuals who are working in the organization. Yes or no? So always these core competences which can be developed and which can be achieved by the individuals who are working in the organizations. So this kind of core competencies which can be achieved by investing in the people. So who will invest? The company is going to invest on the people who are working in the organization. So here you're when we talk about investment, so here you are investing something on the employees who are working in the organization, and you're making the you are making all the employees to invest their input, to invest their ability. When we talk about input, it's all about ability, skills and knowledge whatever they have. So you're making all the employees to invest their talent, skill, to get output in workplace. So you're making all the employees to invest their talent in the workplace to get a good output. Yes or no? Yes. So here in that case we can say training is a kind of thing, and the training is one such portion to cure the organizations of sluggishness. What is this? So here in simply I can say, which means training is a tool where you can boost the energy of the organization. When we talk about sluggishness, it's all about you're changing, or it's a kind of energy, you're moving forward, you're moving forward to the changes. Okay, so here you are trying to you're taking the training as a tool, and you're you know um, boosting the energy of the organization. Okay, so we need people to do all these things, right? Yes or no? We need manpower, we need employees. So who will make manpower planning? So in order to get the manpower planning, we should make manpower planning or employment planning. We have to make. Who will make in the organization? Definitely it is done by human resource development, so or personal development. So earlier it was called as personal department, but now it is called as human resource development, the department, sorry, HRD, human resource department. So here human resource department, we know this will make the manpower planning or employment planning, and it will procure the human resource or the employees, how much they need, and it will select them, and it will, yes, so it will recruit the employees. Yes or no? So it will recruit the human resource. So once after the recruitment, once after the once after you selecting the employees, you will recruit them, you will appoint them. So once after appointing the employees, what you have to do? Yes, so you have to train them, you have to provide something about the, you have to provide some information, some knowledge about the company. Yes or no? In a kind of training program. Yes. So what if you don't provide any information about the company? So think that you are a newly appointed employee who have joined recently in the organization. Okay, seeing that you are not aware of the company policies, you are not aware of the rules and regulation of the company, you know nothing about the company. Okay, are you able to work in the organization when you don't know anything about the company? Are you able to work in the organization? You're not able to work in the organization. So the day when you go for the work, and then from there itself you will run out. You'll be wonder what is happening around me. When you don't know anything about the company, you'll be wonder. Yes, when you go to a new place, so if you don't know anything about, if you don't know anyone there, like how will you feel? You'll be wonder what is happening around you, and you will straight away run out from that place or from that organization. Yes. Yes or no? So this is what to provide everything, to provide the information of the company. The company or the organization has to provide some information to the employees, so through a kind of training program. Okay, so here every company must have a systematic training program for the growth and the development of its employees. So here it is necessary, we know it is very necessary to provide the training to the newly joined employees uh, in order to make them competent for the jobs that they are supposed to handle in the organization. So when the employees joined in the organization, they must know what they have to do and what is their task, and what they have, what they're supposed to do, and what is their target. Yes, and they must know the background of the company, right? Yes, so think that if you're if you have joined as a new salesman, okay, so to salesman job is to selling the product, yes or no? To sell the product, so to sell the product you must be aware of the products. Yes, product in detail. You don't know anything about the product, so you don't know anything about the company, you don't know which product you're going to sell. How will you sell? Are you able to adapt the customers? Are you able to sell it? No, you're not able to sell it. So you should have a prior knowledge about the company, what is the company is all about. So that is how, if you know anything, if you know the information, if you know any everything about the company, definitely you can achieve the company's target, and you can achieve the organization goals or objectives. And also uh, in modern industrial environment, we can see the need for training of employees is widely recognized to keep the employees in touch with the new technological developments. Of course, we have to update the employees, so every company must have a systematic training program for the growth and development of its employees. Yes, and it may be noted that the term training is used in regard to teaching of specific skills, whereas the term development denotes overall development of personality of the employees. So, well, training matlab you are, you know, acquiring the new skill, acquiring the specific skill. Okay, you are acquiring the specific skill, or maybe I can say you're just seeing what you what you need for the job. Okay, you're just learning the one kind of skill, a particular thing which is required to perform that particular job, whereas development tell you that it is a overall, you're learning the overall skills. Okay, you're learning the overall development of personality. Okay, you're not only concentrating on one particular thing there, you're concentrating on as a whole. Okay, to to perform that job successfully. So what you can have. Okay, a good example I can give you to make you to understand in a simple manner. Training tell you that how to draw a picture. Okay, a training will tell you that how to draw a picture, but development will teach you that how creatively you can draw a picture. So using animation and using different creativity, how creatively you can draw a picture. Got it? So here the training will tell the basic things, okay, where you can perform the job, but development will teach you that where you can perform the job effectively and perform the job successfully. Got it? Okay, so let us know the small definition of a training. According to Flipper, training is the act of increasing the knowledge and skills of an employee for doing a particular job. So it simply means that it's a process of learning the skills that you need to do a particular job or an activity. It's something like you're acquiring the job knowledge. Okay, acquiring the a particular job knowledge, like how to do that job or how to perform that particular task. Let me take an example. Suppose if you're joined as a machine operator in the company, so as a machine operator what you must know, so you must know about the machine, how to operate the machine, like the basic thing. You must know how to on and how to off the machine, and how many units it produces, and how many inputs you can give. Okay, So you should know the parts of that particular machinery. Yes or no? Yes. So that is how you receive. So you will receive all this information through training. Okay. So you, when you join as a new employee as a machine operator, the company must provide all this information through a kind of training. So by having the training program, the company will provide all this information. And let me take another example. System operator. Suppose if you have joined as a system operator in the company, so what system operator will does? The system operator has to work with the company's software. He has to deal with the company's software. You should be, you should have the good knowledge of the company's software. Yes. So even if you have the basic knowledge of computer, is not enough, because you are going to deal with the highest technology there, highest software in the company. So that is what the company will provide the uh, information about the software to a training program. So by attending the training program, you will get to know the details of the software of the company. Okay. So that is how the company will provide the training program. Okay. So it is not only talking about, I know all this. So I can also give an example. The skill. Yes. Soft skills training. Yes. Even in soft skill also, you learn something new, right? Yes. You learn something new, like how to behave with others and how to communicate and how to make a interpersonal communication. Yes, this is all you learn something new. It is, it's a something new knowledge that you're acquiring and you're adopting, to develop yourself. Yes, this is all about training. Okay. So the next topic is need for training. Like, why do we require training? Simply organizations will conduct training? No, there would be some reasons, right? There would be some reasons behind the training program. Like, why will they conduct the training program? There are a lot of well, reasons that behind the training programs. So among that, the first reason or the first need can be changing technology. Well, we know technology is changing day by day, and you know when there's a change in technology, of course, so we have to update the employees with the technology. We have to update them, have to upgrade the skills of them. Yes, like what technology we have today, maybe we will not use the same technology in future. Like earlier days, we were not having the technology when it comes to production. Like we were producing the products by handmade, you know but nowadays everything is based on the technology. Now you produce the product with the help of technology. Yes. Suppose, and I can say in early days, so employees in the organization were dealing with the paper. They had um, more paperwork, but now nothing like that. So you have online procedure. So now I can see the paperless transaction what you make, so you're working without paper. Got it. So early days you had to go to organization, you had to visit, and you have to sit in the organization, you had to work. But nowadays, even you cannot, even if you um with even without visiting to the office or to the workplace, you can work from anywhere. So you can work from home by sitting at home or by sitting at any place. By having the by accessing the technology, by accessing the internet facility, you can work. Yes, that is how the technology is changing. Yes. So when the technology is introduced in the organization or maybe in the company, so as a being a company, you have to train the employees with the new technology. So think that you are working in the so we are working in the organization, and we are dealing with the outdated technology, that is outdated. Okay, that is old technology. But when suddenly company introduces advancement, advanced technology, I can say, a new technology. Okay, so in order to deal with the new technology, so the company has to provide the training, right? The company has to train us. So we should know how to deal with the new technology. Suppose if we don't know anything about the technology, like how are we going to work with the new technology? Yes, there is a requirement of training. There's a requirement of knowledge. That is how the company provide the knowledge about the technological change that are happening in the organization through a training program, maybe by conducting the training program. Okay, the next need is demanding customer. Nowadays the companies are focusing on customer satisfaction. Yes, so in order to achieve the customer satisfaction, so first what you have to do, you have to satisfy the internal customer. Of course, the external customer, the satisfaction of external customer is totally depend on of your internal customer. I can say your employees. If you satisfy your employees, then your employees will satisfy the customers. Yes, so I can say the change, the demand, there's a change in the demand of the customer, because the customer will find different product and they are more informed about the products. In earlier days, the customers were not having aware of the technology, aware of the products, but now the competition is more, the customers are having the more knowledge of the product and services, and you have to attract them, right? So in order to attract the customer, so you should have the efficient workers or efficient employees in your organization. If you have efficient workers, those who attract the employees, those who you need a talented workers in your organization. How will you get the talented workers? By training them, by updating them. Yes, so that by giving the good knowledge, by improving their skill, by improving their ability. Yes, that is how you provide the training. That is how you increase the customer satisfaction. That is how you meet the demand of the customers. Of course, the require, you have to find the requirement of the customer, right? The external customer. So who will identify the requirement of the customer? Who will meet the requirement of the external customer? Your employees, right? So in order to make them to satisfy the customer's requirement, so you must satisfy your employees. Okay, that is how you're providing the training, by conducting the training program. Okay, that is how you investing something on them. Got it? Okay, the next is trust on productivity. Yes. So when there is a, I can say the productivity of the organization is totally depend on the employees or the workers of the organization, because they'll be working with the productivity, they'll be working with the production. They will invest their ability, and they will invest their input, I can say input, to get the output so that they can achieve the productivity. So here, in order to increase the productivity, again, if there is a decrease in the productivity, if there's a decrease in productivity, I know being a company, you have you yes, so being a company, you have to uh, identify the reason, why the productivity is decreasing. So when you find out the reason, you will get to know that maybe there is a requirement of more skills among the workers. So that you will increase the skills, because the existing workers or the employees, they have skill, but that is not enough to meet the productivity, to meet the company's target. So that is how you can, by providing the training, uh, by providing the training, you can improve their existing skill. By improving, you can improve their existing knowledge and ability. Okay, that is how you can increase the productivity of the organization automatically. You can maintain the goodwill of the company, or I can say the image of the company. Okay, and the next need is improved motivation. What is this improved motivation? Yes, so training is a source of motivation for the employees as well, and they find themselves more updated while facing the challenging situations at the job. And the such skills development, such skill development, the contributes to their career development as well. So motivated employees have lesser turnover and providing an organization with stable workforce, which has several advantages in the long. So I can say here, when you motivate the employees, definitely, they will not leave your organization. Suppose you think that, okay, you are an employee in the organization. Okay, so maybe as a manager, think that I'm the manager and you are the workers. So I have set a target, company's target, that you have to meet it. You have to meet them. So maybe you will fail to meet the company's target. Okay, you will fail to meet the company's target. So when you fail to meet the company's target, as a manager I have to find out, okay, what is, why you have failed to meet the company's target. Again, by finding out, so I will get to know that maybe you have motivated less from the organization. Maybe you do not have accurate knowledge about the job. So maybe I can, provide the training and I can motivate you. Yes, so I can say that you can achieve it. Maybe I will, give a feedback in a positive way, telling that you will achieve, or maybe I can say that company will conduct the training program and you have to attend, and by that way you can improve your, um, skills. Yes, so if you give a positive, if you give a motivation, so that they are able to work in the organization, they'll be happy when you motivate. Yes, suppose if you do not motivate, suppose think that they have, you have failed. Okay, and I have told you that you don't work for my company, you just leave this organization. What happens? So you will leave the organization because you don't get the support from the company, automatically you leave the organization. Yes, so that is how, uh, you know the employees who have got less motivation, they will leave the organization than the employees who have got high motivation. Okay, so in order to maintain the employees for long period of time, you have to train them and you have to motivate them. Okay, there are companies who provides motivation training for their employees. Okay, and the next need for training is accuracy of output. So what is this? Okay, so we know the trained workers or the trained employees, they will handle their job in a better way than the employees who have not trained. Yes, and they run their machines safely and they achieve greater accuracy and is whatever job they do. Yes or no? Suppose you think that, uh, you know um, yes, I have, you have joined as a new employee in the organization and I have not given any training to you, and I will tell you that you go and do your work, and I will not, maybe I will give a little information about the work. I will not give a more information about the work, and I will not explain the work in detail, and I will just send you to the direct workplace. And okay, what you will do, you will go to work and you will, you know um, perform the task or perform the work very slow manner, so you are not able to meet the company's target too. Yes or no? So you're not able to work and you're not able to complete the task within a time. Suppose if I have given the training to you, you have well trained from the organization, then that is the case, you will be happy and you'll be enthusiastic to work for the organization, and you will show your interest in the work, and you'll be fast in meeting the company's target, and within the give within the specified period of time you will complete the task successfully. That is what a trained workers will handle their jobs better than untrained employees. And also here, this reduces the accidents in the organizations. Yes, of course. So when you train the employee, and they'll be knowing that how to deal with the machines. Okay, just think that if you're working as a machine operator, if you have not received any training from the company, okay, so like first of all you don't know how to deal with the machines exactly, so maybe you will not able to produce the production units, okay, that are given to you. So you fail to operate with the machine. So maybe because of because of the less knowledge, maybe you will find difficult to deal with the machine, or maybe accidents may happens. Yes. um, but instead of that, if I give you training about the machine operation, so then you will receive, you will be knowing the complete knowledge of the machine, so that you'll be knowing how to handle the machines in a safe manner, so that you can avoid the accidents that will happen. Yes, that is how increase the accuracy of output. So by reducing the accidents, by avoiding the accidents, by having the trained workers, you can increase the accuracy of output. Got it? Okay. The next need for training is better management. What is this better management? Yes. So, taking the last point, that is accuracy of output. So there you will have trained workers. So here, even in better management too, if you have trained workers or trained employee, I can say the qualified and the talented employee. Okay, so if you have a talented and the better employee, the trained employee, so you are able to achieve the organization object, you are able to manage the things very good manner, right? Even without having the wastage. If when you have a trained worker, they are they'll be knowing that how to handle the jobs easily, and they will reduce the accidents, they will not make any accidents, and they will reduce the wastage, and they'll save the time too. And when you have trained workers, you don't need more supervision. Yes, because if you have trained well trained from the organization, and you'll be busy in your own work, right? You'll be busy, and you'll be completely concentrating on the work what is given from the company, right? You'll be not having any doubts. So I can say that the people who have got training from the company, they need less supervision. Okay, suppose if you have not trained from the company, you'll be in a confusion, and you'll be having so much of doubt. Maybe you'll be disturbing others too. So there, so more supervision is required, because supervisor has to control you, right? They have to give the instructions again and again. So there, that supervision is required. So I think say I can say that untrained workers need more supervision than the trained workers. Okay, that is how by having the trained workers, by having the skilled workers, you can reduce the wastage, and you can maintain the good relationship with the others, or maybe I can say with the supervisors. And also you can increase the productivity and quality, and that is how you can achieve the organization objective. So these are the main reasons that the companies that company go for the training program. Okay, the first one is changing technology. When there's a change in technology, definitely you need to update them. employees. And the next one is demanding customer. Of course, when um, you know the demands of the customer is changing day by day, so in order to fulfill the demands of the customer, so definitely you need well-trained workers, new organization. And the next one is person productivity increase. In order to increase the productivity of the organization, of course you need a quick workers, or I can say the skilled workers. And next is improved motivation. Of course, in order to motivate the employees, you will have motivation training for them. Yes. And that is how, when you improve the uh, employees, you can reduce the turnover of the turnover. Then you can reduce the employee turnover. Next, the accuracy of output. By having the well trained or skilled workers, you can now reduce the number of accidents. And you can handle employees can handle the machines or the equipments in a safe way. And the next is better management. So if you have a well trained or the trained workers, you can achieve the company's objectives successfully. So these are the need for the training program. I hope all of you have understood. Suppose if you have any doubt or queries, you can post your um, questions on below the comment section, um, and you can ask me directly. Okay. So thank you for watching this video lecture in a cool way, and thank you and have a good day.